first thing I want to talk about today is the traffic signals at the County Line Road interchange. And if you've driven through there in the last month or so, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to say that, first of all, this is a joint concern for both Calimesa and Yucaipa. Obviously, this is an interchange that we share between our cities, and so we're both concerned about it, and we're trying to make things better there. So the current traffic setup at the interchange is temporary, and it's part of a phased improvement plan. So the project development team doing the construction for this is the builder of the warehouse adjacent to I-10 just north of County Line. I think it's worth noting that that warehouse is actually located in the city of Yucaipa, but you have to go through Calimesa to get to it. So we've received a number of complaints about the setup there currently, and I've observed it firsthand. These are very real concerns. The biggest one is turning radii for trucks. Really everybody. It's a sharp turn coming off the off-ramps onto County Line Road, especially left turns are particularly difficult to make. But for trucks, it's almost impossible. The visibility and sight lines, due to the barriers, there's some limited sight lines because of that. The K-rails and the water cushions that are there, those yellow water cushions. Traffic congestion and reports of collisions and near misses. We've already had to clean up for several accidents that have taken place there. And signal timing possibly contributing to driver confusion as well. So both cities have raised these issues with both Caltrans and the project development team. And Caltrans has acknowledged the problems, and they've requested design modifications from the project development team. So why does it look like the way it does? Well, the K-rails were required by Caltrans to protect the temporary wooden signal poles. But the current layout was meant to be short-term until the permanent signals were installed. As a matter of fact, I think the design counted on that work basically starting as soon as those signals were activated, which is why they never removed the barriers. Unfortunately, the lead times for signal equipment right now are running over 20 weeks, up to 6 months. What we're doing right now is the developer is working on a revised detour plan to temporarily reroute trucks, and then doing engineering adjustments at the same time to improve truck turning and general safety so that trucks can start using the interchange again. And Caltrans has committed to expediting the reviews of these fixes. Now, if approved, the detour could be implemented within 1 to 2 weeks, but the big unknown is how long that approval might take. So there's stuff that has to go from the developer to Caltrans, and they have to take time to review that. They said they'd expedite that, but in Caltrans speak, we don't really know how long that's going to be. So the cities will continue to coordinate closely with Caltrans and the developer to minimize impacts.